Hello, welcome friends. Myself, Professor Shantaya Gurmat, Department of Botany, MGVC Arts, Commerce and Science College, Muddebiyal, Karnataka State. Today's class we discuss about Part 2, Horticulture, Methods of Propagation. The vegetative propagation, so first we discuss definition. Vegetative reproduction is an asexual method of plant reproduction that occurs in its leaves, roots and stem. This can occur through fragmentation and a regeneration of specific vegetative parts of plants. Vegetative reproduction is also called as asexual propagation. Vegetative propagation uses several of the plant parts for reproducing the asexually. Two types of vegetative reproduction. The first method is natural vegetative propagation, and another one is artificial vegetative propagation. First one is natural vegetative propagation. This occurs when plants grow and develop naturally without any human interference. Natural vegetative propagation can be enabled by the development of adventitious roots. Thus, new plants may emerge from the roots, stem, and leaves of parent plant. The vegetative structures arising from the stem are known as rhizome, bulb, runner, and tubers, etc. Then we discuss about artificial vegetative propagation. This type of vegetative reproduction carried by the humans, humans on the field and laboratories. The most common types of vegetative reproduction occurring artificially, including cutting, grafting, layering, and tissue culture. First, we discuss about vegetative propagation by natural. The first one is the rhizome. Rhizome develop from axillary buds and grow horizontally. The rhizome also retains the ability to allow new shoots to grow upwards. A rhizome is the main stem of the plant. This process is known as vegetative reproduction and is used by farmers and gardeners to propagate certain plants. The best example is ginger. Next, we discuss about tubers. Tubers such as potatoes are fleshy underground storage structures composed of enlarged parts of the stem. A tuber functions as asexual propagation as a result of tiny scale leaves equipped with buds that grow on its surface. Each of these buds can form a new plant genetically identical to the parent. The best example is potato. Next, we discuss about the corm. The corms are enlarged bulb-like underground stems. These vegetative structures store nutrients in fleshy, solid stem tissue and are typically externally surrounded by paperly leaves. Corms adventitious roots and possesses buds that develop into a new plant shoots. The best examples are Amorphophallus and water cashnut. Lastly, we discuss about the suckers. The suckers are vigorous vertical growth coming from the roots or lower main stem of a plant. Suckers are usually considered undesirable. You want the plant, but you do not want its suckers because they sap plants energy. The best example is chrysanthemum. See friends, the first one is the rhizome, the example is ginger, and another one is tuber, example potato, corm, example amorphophallus, and suckers, the example chrysanthemum. Next friends, we discuss about the artificial vegetative propagation. Methods of artificial vegetative propagation: cutting by stem cutting. The common method of artificial vegetative propagations are cutting, grafting, budding, and layering. The first method we discuss about cutting. It is removing a portion of the stem and fixing in the soil to allow the growth of roots and buds growing in shoots. Remove the bottom set of leaves, new roots will often develop from its areas. And tip the end you just cut into the rooting gel. This will help seal the cut plant tissue and promote root growth. Then place the cutting into a small pot and moist with other soils along with pot mix. Next, we discuss about the grafting. It is an artificial method of asexual reproduction used to produce plants combining favorable stem characteristics with favorable root characteristics. The stem of the plant to be grafted is known as the scion and the root is called as the stalk. Next, we discuss about the layering. Layering is a means of plant propagation in which a portion of an aerial stem grows roots while still attached to the parent plant and then detaches as an independent plant. Layering has evolved as a common means of vegetative propagation of numerous species in natural environments. Layering is also utilized by horticulturists to propagate desirable plants. Lastly, we discuss about the budding. It processes a bud is taken from one plant and grown in on another. Since grafting and budding are asexual or vegetative methods of propagation, the new plant that grows from the scion or bud will be exactly like the plant it came from. Okay, thank you, friends. We meet in the next video.